Good morning. Hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC, coming to you live from the Chief Theater in downtown Steamboat Springs. Pleasure to be here. It's Wednesday, episode 13, which is a holy and righteous number, people. Jesus and his 12 disciples made 13. Remember that, okay? Wow, Merrick just got me fired up, just so you know, because he was telling me Kanye is posting again, and I had some things I was focused on, but Kanye, yay, what is up? I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're doing. You can't possibly mean and believe what you were quoted as saying. Slavery was not a choice. At no point did anybody back then, and still to this day that are enslaved in any way, decided, yeah, put those cuffs on me, take away my wages, and let me work for you for the rest of my life. No, that's not how it works, yay. Don't do that. Please stop. Stop. All right? Let's get on some serious, real stuff. Check out your Steamboat Pilot in today, okay, you guys? One most important thing, the search for shelters. Matthew Shelters, one of our own locals, is MIA. And this is just not sitting well. There's nothing, and he seems like an incredible man that was in our community, and everybody's coming together. We've got search grids that are being set up. We read that they're meeting today, this morning, 10 a.m. at Urbane, to get out and do some searching as well. They've expanded searches to Craig, Hayden, Silverthorne. There's people meeting on the Front Range. There's a fundraising page that has been set up as well to help for the costs of the search. So if you know anything, you can call the police station, 879-1090, with any facts or information or anything you may think you've seen or heard. And please be on the lookout as well for anything that might seem suspicious. And as well, be concerned with yourself and your family. Take care of your own safety as well. Be extremely diligent. If somebody's near you or following you, maybe that you notice that you're not comfortable with, let it be known. Okay, let's not take any risks at all right now. The weather outside, May showers are here. Right? It's gray, it's cloudy, and it doesn't seem like it's going to clear up anytime soon. Unfortunately, we got a little snow, probably going to sneak its way in here in the next couple of days, possibly in the evenings, early hours of the day. So be prepared and dress accordingly. Drive safely. Make sure your tanks, your windshield wiper fluid stuff is full, you know, all those little things. Get over Yampa Valley Tires. Make sure your brakes and tires are ready to go as well. Get the Blizzaks off, people. It's time. All right. Guest today, hey, I got the man Luke Burlett Roofing, and some other adventures that Mr. Burlett might be taking on here in the near future we're going to discuss with him. Got B. Harvey, a.k.a. the voice of the Valley. Brian Harvey will be popping in. And he was nervous that his first tryout for Hello Steamboat didn't go so well, so he wanted to come back and take another shot at it, and he brought himself a musical guest to accompany him. So we got Chad Hollister, who's going to play a little music for us today. You know we love our music and closing it out that way. In the morning time, get you going for the day. So Chad Hollister will be in, and you can check out what he's got going on with us this afternoon, and maybe around town while he's in here. Happenings for you as well. You can always check out the Steamboat Pilot today for happenings going on around town. And as well, you know, we got the regular things going on. Let me give you a quick rundown. Preschool story time at Bud Warner Memorial Library, 9:30 to 10 and 10:30 to 11. Children ages 3 to 5 with a parent or caregiver. Featuring picture books, interactive movement to enhance love of language and learning story time. It'll be happening in the Storytime room. Registration is required. Story time at Oak Creek Public Library as well, 10 to 10:45. Stories, crafts, and playtime for children ages 2 to 5. Okay? Fringe Conversation Group will be going on at Mountain Brew from 11:30 to 12:30. C'est faire amoureuse avec moi maintenant ma petite. Yeah, you guys didn't know I got that. I don't know what the translation is, but I've heard it in the movie. Sounds good. Wednesday afternoon. Oh, wait. The French Club will be meeting, I said 12:30. Practicing French conversation. Casual weekly meetings of the French Club, okay? Wednesday afternoon Bridge Club, sanctioned, 12:30 to 4. All players are welcome. Arrive 15 minutes early and RSVP bridgeandsteamboat@gmail.com. We can let's talk stress Ask a Health Professional, Steamboat Springs Community Center. That's from 4 to 6. Hosted by Route to Work, focusing on the impact of stress. Keynote speaker will be Eddie Canold, LPC CAC, who will share his perspective as a licensed professional counselor. We got the Education Fund Board meeting at Northwest Colorado BOCES from 5:30 to 7:30. What else we got? Dance on Film, Strike a Pose. Bud Warner Memorial Library from 6:30 to 8. Perry Mansfield Performing Arts School and Camp and Steamboat Dance Theater presents the surprising and moving story of Madonna's most famous troupe of dancers, Strike a Pose. That could be a great thing we'll see if you guys are dancers. Route County Republicans, Potluck, Candidate Meet and Greet, and Mixer, Steamboat Springs Community Center, 7 to 8:30. Bring a dish to share, okay? Meet the candidates. Karaoke night tonight. What time does that start? 9 p.m. Choose from a list of more than 26,000 high-quality karaoke songs. And that is a free event. Thursday. We'll get that tomorrow, all right? That's your Wednesday happenings, people. Also, tomorrow, hey, Ute Indian Powwow dance performance and presentation. That could be pretty cool. That'll be at the high school auditorium, and that also is free. Youth Leadership, the Youth Leadership Coalition of the Ute Indian Tribe of Fort Duchesne, Utah, will share Ute customs, powwow dances, music, and regalia. Okay, so check that out if you'd like. Again, May 3rd, 5 to 6 p.m. And I really wanted to let you know as well, the golf courses are popping open. I mentioned that the other day. I know Haymaker, they are opening today the driving range, the golf shop, and I guess that's going to be weather related as well. So if it keeps drizzling, maybe give them a call at 870-1846, where you can also purchase your season pass, a punch card, or you can head down there in person. Punch passes will be available May 10th as well, and that is the opening day of the course. Keep an eye on that if you're ready to swing those clubs, you guys. Hey, and Steamboat Digs Dogs, we love the digging dogs. They're going to host a spring cleanup, you guys. Sunday at noon, May 6th. Volunteers will meet at the Steamboat Springs High School parking lot to get a location and assignment. Gloves and bags will be provided, but participants are welcome to bring other supplies. That's a great little organization they got going on, guys. And the plan is to focus at Black Mirror Trail, Butcher Knife Trail, Staley Park, Lower Spring Creek Trail, Spring Creek Trail, up to and including the Dog Park, Rita Valentine Dog Park, and Whistler. Another important deal real quick, Steamboat Springs begins the annual paving and striping, okay? Starts May 7th, you guys. Now check this out real quick. It's going to go from May 7th. Should be completed by July 1. Here's your list, if you live on these streets, sorry. Amethyst Drive, Bluebell Court, Blue Spruce Court, Concordia Lane, Conestoga Circle, Douglas Street, Eagle Drive, Eagle Ridge Drive, Elk River Road, McKinley Street, Meadowbrook Circle, Spring Creek Circle, Steamboat Boulevard, Whistler Road, and Yampa Street. All right, you guys, be patient, be prepared, find an alternate route, because that is going to start happening as well. We all know Rabbit Ears is doing their thing, so if you got to head out of town, take the long way home. Okay? Leaf Brookmeyer, what's going on, buddy? I know you and Mom are up. And hey, Adia Clark-Lay, the Lay team is in the building, right? What up? Adia, call me. We're going to do a little duet at some point. I think it could be hip-hop savvy. So that's what we got going on today. Should be exciting. I'm going to save my sports rant with Harvey. We can reminisce about some hockey and some b-ball and some soccer. I don't know if you guys did realize Real Madrid outlasted Bayern Munich last night in leg 2 of the Champions League. They'll be moving on to the final. Today, Roma versus Liverpool in the second leg, and Roma's down big. Stick around. I'll be back with Luke Burlett. We'll find out what Burlett Roofing and all is happening here. Hello, Steamboat. Be right back. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name's Nick. Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. Welcome back. Me, TC. Hope you're having a good morning. Wednesday, episode 13, Attack of Burlette. That's what we're going to call it because he's here first. So I don't know if you guys know Burlette Roofing, man. I've been chilling with Luke now for a while, ever since I've seen him hanging out front row at the Fun Show, and then he's also. There's a chance that we're gonna sneak him into some skits because impersonation is the best form of flattery. Is that what they say? Something like that. Impression. I don't know the words. I got to figure it out. So I'm gonna get Luke to do some impressions that he's been working on too. Hopefully, Luke Burlette, come on down. Bam, bam, bam. That's my soundtrack. Dun, dun. What's up, homie? Thanks for coming in. Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
How's things?
Great. Yeah.
You chilling? You busy? The staff is out doing what they got to do, or you give them all the day off when it rains?
Most everybody's trying to work today. They want to work.
Really?
Yeah.
Burlette Roofing. Okay, real quick, because I know people see the trucks. You got the coolest trucks around.
Thanks, man.
How long you been doing this, and how? How did you Burlette Roofing? Is that your history, your nature? You studied it. You're like, this will be a niche that people need. What drove you to do this?
I started when I was 14, working for a gentleman that taught me the trade.
Yeah.
Moved here at 21. Had a different company, A&O, which is still in place.
Okay.
The branding you see, the Burlette Roofing, is actually, it's really A&O, the same company you've seen for 20 years. I got children, and I thought I wanted their name available down the road if they ever wanted to do something with it. So.
Smart move. And your give back is amazing. I mean, you've done some incredible things. That is just easy for you. That was taught by the parents. That's what's expected of you. How does that drive you there?
It was taught by parents and others. I just think it's really good for the community to understand that there's more to it than just going out and working and playing. I think you got to give back every once in a while.
Yeah. Now, I want to get to the meat of it as well. So I get these videos from you. And I know your wife must love them because I'm guessing you try them out on her.
Every once in a while, yeah.
Where's the comedic Luke come from? Is it sitting there waiting to come out? Like, this is the venue, this is perfect for you to unleash this?
This could be the venue. If somebody turns down their earpieces every once in a while and doesn't hear everything I've got to say, it's probably the right place.
Yeah, because there was a show, there was a comedian, and he, I recall him hosting some shows, some game shows, and he did some family shows, but his stand-up was adult.
Yeah.
Your stand-up and some of the idea pitches you've given me are adult. Where does that come from?
It's a deep, dark place, man. I spend a lot of time behind the windshield.
Yes.
And I call it windshield time, and I'll come up with what I think are great ideas, my adventures, the expeditions I want to go on, as well as some of this dark comedy.
So. Matthew, are you in there? Mr. McConaughey?
Yeah.
What the heck is that?
Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah.
His Lincoln commercials are just hilarious.
Yeah. Can you give people a little bit of your version of it? The one that you sent me?
All right. So you got Matthew McConaughey advertising for Lincoln.
Right.
And we'd like to put together the same skits. Like lots of guys have made fun of his commercials.
Yes.
It was a big trend 4 or 5 years ago. And so we're going to make our own burlap truck commercial.
Yeah, we should probably. I don't want to give it away yet.
Yeah.
It'll be good. We've talked to Todd, and I think there's a chance we've found some space for you for this upcoming show.
All right.
So that should be good.
Yeah.
Under over.
Yes.
I knew you were a little crazy. That's just good, and everyone should be. This might be the craziest that you've put together in your head that you're going to do.
I guess a few people know me well enough to know that I follow through. And
That's perfect, yeah.
I wouldn't come up with something like Under Over if I wasn't going to do it. So
tell people what Under Over is if they haven't listened.
Absolutely excited about it. Under Over is something that started a year and a half ago.
Yep.
With different ideas, and then finally it's now what we're calling Under Over. I want to ride a motorcycle around the world through both of the poles. I'm going to start with the South Pole. Originally I thought that'd be the hardest.
Yeah.
But the North Pole is actually the challenge.
Really?
I believe so.
Why is that? What have you figured out?
Water crossings.
Okay.
You really want to hit the North Pole at the end of winter.
All right.
Where the South Pole is great, 20 below.
Sure.
In our winter, their summer.
Yeah.
But the North Pole, we really want to try to capture as much frozen ice as possible.
This bike.
Yeah.
And your team. Can you give a shout out to your team who's been kind of plugging along with you this whole time, please?
That'd be fun. There's quite a few.
Yeah.
Right at the top, building with me, we have a special bike. Nate Anderson's been a part of it.
Okay.
We've got Forrest McKenna, Steamboat Power Sports.
Yes.
Jim Otto's been a big help.
Really?
He's one of their guys down there.
Yep.
Comes from a custom bike build background.
Okay.
In the timber sled we've built, so to go over the poles, you can't use rubber. You got to
Right.
go to something called a timber sled. And so that apparatus had to be completely customized to the size bike I built.
Okay.
Most of the bikes we build on are 450.
Okay.
And this is an 1190 KTM adventure bike, so another 150 pounds, a lot of horsepower, and we need to be able to drag a lot of gear with us.
Oh, yeah, so you will be dragging gear as well. Mm-hmm. Okay, what's the time frame that you think this is going to take you, or what's a goal that you got?
I'll go with goal.
Yeah.
Really looking at 2020.
Okay.
It's a year that comes off the tongue. It's like vision is 2020.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, there's so much going on with logistics that we're trying not to pin it to a specific date.
Okay. And so, but you got to time it to where you kind of hit that North Pole.
Right. There's definitely, we have to leave Cape Town, South Africa in September. Yeah.
How did you map out the route?
What's interesting is I use a tool for roof bits, and so we have a satellite that we're able to go down on roofs and measure. And so I just zoomed way out and just started platting this around. So, yeah.
Did you have options where you're like, okay, if I go this way, I'm going to get some, if I go this way, it's going to be forest and sketchy or mud. Or if I go this way, I got
So in the research for Under Over, we discovered there's a flat earth theory. There's hollow earthers. And so a lot of what I'm trying to absolutely make sure happens is that we hit both poles at 180 degrees. So their theory is that when you lay a flat earth on a map, if you just vary like 2 degrees, you can actually go east to west and stay on a flat surface. But their theory goes debunked if you just go right over the north and south pole. Not to mention all the science that actually proves we're round. But if we simply pick a point a couple hundred miles out and we stay true to navigation at 0 degrees variation on both poles, so that's a part of what we're really trying to do.
Okay.
And then the northern stretches of Russia, like where they sent the criminals to disappear.
Yeah.
They couldn't afford jails, so they said, hey,
go.
Good luck. And they started families or died. But that stretch and all the stories you hear about northern Siberian desert, tundra, trees, that's going to be a fun stretch. Wanted to come out into Moscow, but that gives us it's either the Middle East out of there,
Okay.
or Europe, which is way out of the way, and I really don't enjoy large cities.
Okay.
So I think we're going to stay in the western region through Asia,
Yeah.
out of the North Pole, a lot of the island chains, India, and then Australia. So more water than I wanted. I really wanted to stick to a lot of dirt.
Yeah.
But that route puts us on a boat more than I'd like.
Okay. And you've been training. I think when I ran into you last, you said you went out and did a little. You're in the Baja series.
We're racing Baja. So another person I need to shout out for is Chad James.
Yeah.
Chad's like a part of developing this as well. And he says, well, you've got to capture, like, because we were looking for a sponsor.
Yes.
Google, if you're listening, we need big sponsors.
And we want National Geographic, we said?
Discovery, Nat Geo. I think Amazon's in the market for a new show.
And we've got big hitters in town, so if you're listening or
Yeah.
you know someone that can help. And Luke Roulette's probably helped you already, so it's time to kick back because Under Over is happening.
Yeah.
So go on now. What else? We're training.
So Chad James just
Yeah.
tells us, hey, you need some street credit with the motorcycle crowd. You need to go ride Baja. I didn't tell him I don't ride dirt.
Yeah.
I eventually had to tell him when we showed up at Baja to race. But I have more miles racing the 450 dirt bike
Yeah.
in Mexico than I've ridden my whole life. So we're having a fun just putting stuff together.
And now, but as well, you had mentioned the Baja isn't as just calm as there's people that die out there.
Yeah, no, that's the moto crowd knows Baja well, but for everybody else, it's an adventure.
Yeah.
You legally could not hold a race like this in America, so they hold it in Mexico because there's no rules or laws, and people die. We had 2 pedestrians die this the San Felipe 250.
Because you told me there's people just on the track waiting for. Oh no, out on. Hey, here he comes. There goes Luke.
No, they run out in the track, capture the photo. Truck goes by, the dust is still there. They'll run back out in the dust to catch the next guy. Well, they don't know the next guy's like
Right
in
there.
the dust, and boom. Yeah,
So as well, you're going to be riding and watching for pedestrians,
right.
and landmines and bodies of criminals in Siberia.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah.
My God. All right, Under Over. So there's a Facebook page, right?
Right, Under and Over is the Facebook
Under
page.
and Over. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I'm shocked. I asked you as well. So you said the kids. What'd the family say when you pitched this idea?
So 8 months ago, like August, I think last year, was when I finally said to myself, I need to make sure Chris knows I'm serious about this.
Mm-hmm.
And she was happy. She said, I'm taking out a large life insurance policy. You know,
Okay.
one that covers you if you die
Smart lady.
in this event. Yeah, she's smart. More of a joke, I hope, than anything. But she was all on board. Like, she's helping with logistics on Baja. It costs quite a bit of money, so she's like, I don't mind using our savings to pay for this. So I was real happy about that. The kids are stoked. Like, I think my boys know they're going to get to ride like some crazy place in the world. So they're excited.
Awesome, man. Well, you guys, let's help Luke out. So we're gonna as well. You're gonna have a sat phone, you said, right? You're gonna do something to keep in touch with us when you start riding across the world.
Yeah, there is. I'd love, like, I don't know how many guys watch the Truman Show. Like, if this was shot 24/7 or 12/7, like, I don't want y'all watching me when I'm asleep. But
Well, 2020, we should be big, and Merrick will have a crew, so we could send Merrick ride along maybe in a backpack or something. Is your team gonna?
Wait, he's gonna go in a backpack?
He's not very big.
Huh.
So, I'm sorry, Mary. Is your team going to go, you got checkpoints, they're going to follow you, you got the truck, Burlette truck, how's that going to happen?
We definitely need a support crew. We'd be looking for a medic, driver, mechanics. I don't think we can do this without fully thought through, maybe a medic with health, nutrition background.
Yeah.
Like, I have to start eating right.
Right. We got to get maybe Smart Wool involved as well. You need gear, some base layers and stuff
We'll need
like
the
that.
gear, yeah, and the three bigs here in town would be great.
Right, and we need we need some snacks.
Honey Stinger.
Honey Stinger.
I enjoy Honey Stinger already.
Got to have that too. All right, so locals, we're going to prep this thing up. We got till 2020, so we got plenty of time to prep. We're going to keep coming on. You come back and update us on the Baja training. When's the next Baja run?
So June 2nd is our race. We go for 2 weeks for pre-run on a 500 out of Ensenada, which is preparation for the 1,000, which is out of Ensenada in November.
That's it.
Yeah.
What do you think of that, Merrick? You down with it? All right, you guys. Luke Burlett, under and over. All right, check out the Facebook page and let them know if you can help out. And if you're a medic, let's get involved because we gotta keep him fit and strong as well.
Yeah.
All right, my man. Keep in touch. Thank you for stopping
All
by.
right.
Hello, Steamboat.
Thanks,
Stick
Steamboat.
around. We'll be right around. We'll be right back. Hold on. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all
What's going on, everybody? My name's Nick LaGuardia. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC, coming to you live from Chief Theater downtown, Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Hey, and by the way, we're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. And if you are driving and you're looking at it on your phone right now, stop doing that. You can catch it later when you're done. The show will be up and posted there for you to check out, all right? I was giving my man grief because we told him to be here early, and he pulled accounts on me, and he was listening to this theme song or something. But you know him as the voice of the Valley, and I got to get some hockey and some NBA love from him. Brian Harvey, come on down. What's up, homie?
T-Sizzle.
Other side of the cookie.
How are you, bud?
Good, my man. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Thanks for coming in.
Got my nuclear reactor
I
of
see that.
coffee, which it's early. This is early. I stopped doing mornings a long time
I
ago.
know, but I know you, and I know you're up early because you and I both have wife duties that we accomplish early in the morning.
We do.
We do, and we're good at that, unlike Drew Logic. Did you see he was on?
He's a stay-at-home dad.
Yes.
He just stays at home.
We got him off the couch, and he made it here yesterday.
No. You're kidding me.
No stunt double or anything. He was here, hat off, hair kind of combed.
Looking like Duck Dynasty.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. What's up? I was asking you to be here early. You sneak in the back door.
Well, I got a little confused. My buddy Chad is going
Yeah.
to come. Chad Hollister's going to play for you here
Yeah.
in just a second or two. I got the hotels a little mixed up.
You did.
But that's me. A
That's
little mixed
true.
up.
It does happen.
A little mixed up.
Your friend. I mean, I know. I did a little research. Chad Hollister's pretty good.
He's awesome.
How's he your friend?
It's Colorado.
Tell the truth.
I got high friends in places. No, Chad's from Vermont. He is big on the East Coast. Sort
Okay.
of does the ski town thing there.
Gotcha.
Is a great musician. Played in a variety of different bands. For those of you who've been around Steamboat for a long time,
Right.
was a frontman of N Train for a while.
Okay.
And they were a band that played the Inferno, Heavenly Days. They're actually out of Martha's Vineyard.
Okay.
Then he's done a bunch of solo stuff, and he'll play acoustically or with his band.
Nice.
He's played at the Ghost Ranch. He's played at the Steamboat Mountain Theater. Levels. He and Chad Gagliano are super tight.
Oh, nice.
Let's see, where else has he played? I'm trying to think. So, a bunch of different places around.
So we got him in town here.
He's played here at the Chief as well.
When?
Actually. A couple years ago.
Okay.
And he played my wedding.
That was.
We put an all-star band together.
Yeah.
It was him, Steve Boynton, Andy Pratt, Tim Cunningham on bass. They were awesome.
What was the name of that band?
It was Chad Hollister's all-star band with a little help from me. Because he plays all original songs with a few covers thrown in there, but mostly originals, and they're really good.
So he's here. All those other guys are in town right now. Still right? Is
Right.
Cunningham here.
He's going to play at the Press on Thursday.
Okay.
Tomorrow. Depending on when you watch this.
Yes. Today.
So Thursday,
Yeah.
which would be May 3rd.
Third. Okay.
And just before May 4th, and May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
And yeah, so
Is he doing a derby party somewhere?
no, I think he's traveling down to Winter Park and Boulder, and
Oh, wow.
he's got other gigs.
Yeah,
He's
true.
been doing a school tour. Actually, did a songwriting workshop up at the North Route Charter School.
Are you his agent?
We've talked about that,
Okay.
but I'm not that great an agent, I don't think.
I don't know. My success has blossomed since hanging with you, so I'll give you a little credit.
All right, well, thank you for that.
It's a little other half of the cookie. Hey, LeBron James.
He's a beast.
Wow.
He's a beast. And now, the song that kept going through my head was Phil Collins' "He Missed Again," or "I Missed Again." I can't remember.
I think you missed again.
I think because Toronto had 3 chances with less than 6 seconds left to put it in and win the game.
They had that little lid on the rim.
Yeah, LeBron,
And it was Toronto's home court.
yeah, they're toast. Again, I said this in hockey. You lose that home court advantage, and you've got LeBron, even with a weird cast of characters, a couple Kardashians and JR. Like he was wearing a shirt. So
I saw
was
that.
cool. Yeah.
He hasn't thrown any soup. We were saying it the other day, and I heard Dan Patrick this morning say it. LeBron's team isn't very good. LeBron's great. I think the team's okay.
They're good, and he's getting the most out of them because unlike Russell Westbrook, he is a team player.
Yeah.
And he does distribute, get the ball. He makes the best basketball play. He's good. So, although after I said what I said about Washington and Pittsburgh, Washington ended up winning.
I know.
Tied that series up. So we'll see what happens with that one. That's going to be fun.
Did you
And then
watch
the
any of that game?
Bruins tonight, baby. Go Bruins. I'll put on that Massachusetts accent right there. Drive the IROC down to Revere Beach.
Merrick, I'm sorry.
Go Bees.
I forgot.
Wicked awesome, right?
I forgot that you were playing tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. Are you up in that series? Is it tied?
We are tied. We are
Yeah,
tied.
there it is, tied. What else was I wanted to ask you about? Golden State. Steph came back.
They're good. And here's the thing. I mean, they were toying with the Pelicans last night. And we were texting back and forth,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh my God, they're making it a game." It's not a game unless with 6 minutes left in the game, you are up by 20 plus on Steph Curry and company. He hadn't played in 5 weeks. He comes
Yeah.
in and drains 30.
Yeah. First shot, drop. Second shot,
He's a beast.
drop.
That team is so well constructed. They're so unselfish. I watch that and go, okay, they're in the championship. So
Yeah.
the question is, who's going to come out of the East? And I keep telling you this, Boston is going to surprise some people.
It's not a surprise. Your coach,
Brad Stevens is
good
unbelievable.
Lord.
It is a surprise. There's no Kyrie Irving. I mean, they're missing.
There's this kid named Tatum.
Yeah.
Jason-
How about the first pick in the draft?
Yeah. Markel Fultz.
Fultz, right?
Yeah.
Like, how about that guy?
DNP,
he's a
and he's
healthy,
healthy.
did not play.
He's something wrong with his shoulder still?
There's something wrong between his shoulders.
He's got the Barclays. Yip.
Yeah, he's got the yips. He might need to go play football or something.
Oh man! All right. So let me ask you as well about. Oh, wait.
Look at you. He's got notes.
Yeah,
over
I
there.
do. The Yankees won again last night.
Did they? Congratulations. Last I checked, they're still in second place.
They won 9 out of 10.
Go Sox! Rockies beat the Cubs last
They
night.
did,
John
3-1.
Gray is pitching really well. We
incredible.
saw him pitch down at Coors Field last Wednesday. They've got a good young pitching staff there. Right now, the battery is trying to figure it out with
Yeah.
Colorado. So you wait. I think the Rockies are going to get hot because they're not hitting. But they won 3-1 last night in Chicago. They scored 2 runs in their last series on the road, and I can't remember who they played last because I've got short-term memory problems. But they won one of those games. Like, they're not scoring any runs.
Yeah, San Diego, wasn't it?
No. San Diego was in
Miami.
Miami. That
was
was
Miami.
it. And Miami's not good.
Yeah, you don't like Jeter's farm team.
the New York Yankees farm club.
How did Boston do last night in extra innings?
How do you think they did? They lost. But, you know, we've got to make it interesting for you guys. We've got to make it interesting.
All
for
right,
you.
Steamboat High School sports. My girls' soccer team lost to Eagle Valley last.
They were still on vacation.
They were.
They were down 2-0 early. They had a lot of pressure, a lot of opportunity. Didn't quite happen.
Still got a chance to make the playoffs.
Ooh, it is not looking good right now. I don't know. I think they still have a chance.
Yeah.
But they got to win out. They needed that win.
They did.
And they got some big wins early, but we'll see what happens. And that's a bummer. Those girls they're young. So,
Yeah.
they're going to be good every year.
Yeah.
And the Western Slope Conference right now with Palisade, they've got a girl who's starting for she's committed to
Yeah.
CU, I think, or DU.
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 Yep.
She's a really good soccer player.
Yeah, and we got Court. Who's going to DU? Her ankle this year.
Oh, Vargas?
Vargas, she's going to DU.
Okay.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Family got it. We're
did.
keeping her in state.
All right.
This afternoon. Hey, is Hollister going to get into the WZ studio?
Yes.
He is?
will be on Harvey's Huddle this afternoon,
Okay.
probably 5 o'clock hour.
Cool.
The show is filling up. It's going to be a fun one. You will be there.
I will be there.
You don't need to come too early because we've got a bunch of, winning.
No, I'm going to come Harvey time.
All right.
Rolling, listening to my theme song. Thanks for popping in. Your second tryout went much better, and bringing Hollister might have got you a jersey.
No way.
Yeah,
I thought
so.
I got canceled.
I know you.
I thought I got canceled.
My mom said your head's not that big.
It's huge.
It's big.
It's
but-
got a gigantic cranium.
It's a melon, lads. Hey, that's Brian Harvey. Check us out on 98.9.
98.9 and on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com.
Hello, Steamboat. We'll be back. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all
What's going on, everybody? My name's Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. We're back. Me, TC, coming to you live from the Chief Theater in downtown Steamboat Springs. Hopefully you're checking us out on Facebook Live or YouTube, and if you can't, it'll be on there later so you can check it out when you get home and sit down with an adult beverage, put your feet up. If you got any thoughts, suggestions, comments, feedbacks, if you think Harvey's head looked really large, let us know at hellosteamboatshow@gmail.com, and we'll verify it with a measurement next time. All right? Yeah, you guys send in your measurements. How large do you think Harvey's head is if we were to get him a hat? And we'll do that'll be a poll question, Merrick, okay? And now, Harvey, trying to earn a jersey, Hello Steamboat style, get on the starting team, brought his own musician down. So let's not mess around. Chad Hollister, come on down!
TC!
Give me low. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Cannot believe you are friends with Harvey.
A lot of people don't admit it. I embrace it, and it takes me to beautiful places.
I'm guessing it has.
It's seriously, years ago, we had a mutual friend. Who was our mutual friend, Harv?
My wife.
Well, no, but the one that told me to come out, that wasn't the original one. There was a buddy, so that was not the original connect, but there was a guy who said, you got to meet my buddy Harvey, which happens in music all the time.
Sure.
So I called Harv, and he said, yeah, well, dude, you know, come on out. And as that happened, we realized that his girlfriend at the time was part of her mom was part of our church community and like lived with my family, Lee. And so he's like, he says, you're not going to believe this, but my girlfriend is Wendy Seifert. And I'm like, it was, you know, the worlds colliding. It was the 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, just going crazy.
Steamboat style.
And so from that point, we've done the, you know, from the dating back to Heavenly Days Brewery to the Inferno with Merle Saunders. That's where I met Merle and his whole band and started playing with them around the country.
And I'm thinking I did see you at Levels because we hung out with Gagliano
We'll
all the time. What's your connection with Chad?
Just met him through my buddy Corey Brown.
Okay.
Corey used to manage the Days,
Yep.
and then Gags managed Levels.
Yep.
And then, you know, from there we did the Steamboat Mountain Theater.
Oh, that's right.
With Scott and I. And I'm in the store last night out at North at the school, the charter school out there, which was North Route. Amazing people.
And who did you see?
And Kelly walks in, but doesn't even know that it's me. And he says, yeah, you know, I do a lot of theater. And I said, well, do you know Scott? He's like, that was my partner. I'm like, dude, we know each other. He's like, oh, Hollister, yeah, man. I got to go to the chicken coop and do some, literally, he's got to go build a chicken coop or something. And his kid was in my class, you know, an hour earlier, you know, just riffing off these beautiful things.
What's going on in this class? What are you doing?
So this tour is really different in that I'm focusing, first of all, my family's with me. My son Bodie is with us today, and Riley and Katie are back at the hotel, and it's wonderful. So we are focusing on music in schools, inspiring kids to write music and write songs, and then take that wherever they will, and then intimate house concerts. So this week, you know, thanks to the wonderful Brian Harvey, I think his head's pretty small, but
you do,
you know, but it's actually kind of big, but huge. It's huge. So anyway, we hooked up with Ed at the Press,
yes,
which please disregard the history of that room and know that I was in there last night and that Ed is excited for a new rebirth of Press.
Yes.
And it is an amazing place. He's got a beautiful stage there. He's totally redone the place. But I've heard about the history, and Steamboat needs to be ready for a new music room because I know them all.
That's true.
And I've played the Ghost Ranch Saloon that I think needs to return.
Yep.
I've played the Old Town Pub. I hear they've got a stage now. But the Press is the gig, which is tomorrow night, Thursday.
Yeah, what time?
7 to 10. You're coming.
I'm going to pop in.
You're going to sing a little bit. I think you might play a little djembe.
I got it.
DC!
I bet you do a Hotel California.
Nope. But I will. I may do a Purple Rain for you.
Okay.
Possibly.
Can you
in
play?
honor of your Jake Burton hat.
You like that?
Yeah,
All right.
representing Vermont. You didn't even know it, did you?
Well, maybe I did. Keith's clued me in. He's talking. Like I said, I have notes now. I don't normally do this.
VT to TC.
Right.
Come on.
So we get you at the Press, and then what else are you going to do?
Oh, then we just keep going. We've been on the road for 4 months. We've got 2 months to go. So
Okay.
from here we go to Beaver Creek and then to Boulder for a couple privates, and then we head to Wyoming up to Jackson Hole.
Nice.
Then to Montana. We'll be going to Bozeman and Missoula, and then closing out the tour in Oregon and Washington. And then take a couple weeks to go home. And July 14, we play with my boy Philip Phillips at the Do Good Fest in Montpelier, Vermont.
Wow.
So we're jumping right back into life at home with my 10-piece band, and so it's life could not be better.
You're in a good place.
People I think abuse the term living the dream, but I think we might have this.
Well, and the give back. I mean,
Yeah.
To motivate the kids.
Oh man, and just the dichotomy of doing the North Route Charter School to the Steamboat Mountain School representing right here.
Right.
These kids that I've sat with Christian, who's in the World Cup, going to the World Cup for Portugal. I'm like, what? Like, dude, what is that like? And just these kids that are to the guy sitting next to me, Michael, who's just there for academics. It's 50-50 at that school. It's not all skiing and boarding.
Right.
But just great, so respectful, And I was blown away by the charters, by North Route.
Yeah.
Those kids, the kindergartners in the first 5 minutes, we were talking about racism.
Yeah.
Talking about, Rosa Parks and Martin, and this girl raises her hand and says, and then the king died. And I was like, Elvis.
Wow.
She's talking about Martin Luther King at 5 TC.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's inspiring,
The youth. Do
Yeah.
you see and like what the youth are doing, maybe musically as well, what you're seeing? Because it seems like with our social media, any kid that can sing or play can throw a post on and somebody might.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's a great question, and I think that YouTube has been really powerful for that. Here we are, and you're casting that way. And I think it's powerful, but I do think we have to keep music in the schools. We cannot let the arts disappear from the school systems. And our current administration doesn't get a lot of things, but they're really missing the mark on that. And so I think that the truth is in the pudding. Is can you play?
Yeah.
Can you sing?
Yeah.
Can you really sing without auto-tune? Oh, auto-tune drives me crazy. No. So we want to keep it real,
Yeah.
and we have to inspire teachers and kids to keep music in the schools. And that's, thanks to Strings here in town for making it possible.
Right on.
Katie Carroll's so wonderful.
Yes.
Traveled with me. And
Yes.
So, yeah, man, that's the deal.
Cool. All right, so you can play something cool here. Maybe we'll get the furniture out of the way and let
Oh
you
no,
rock.
I can't play.
You
It's
just
got-
teach.
unless I have a jersey. I think I need a jersey.
Well, I'll tell you. Here's the deal. We're gonna listen to you play, and if the people like it, you might get yourself a jersey.
Okay.
Deal?
I'm a swag pig. Here,
Hey, I learned from Harvey. It's not that way. Hey, stick around, guys. I got Chad Hollister. He's gonna play us some tunes, and we'll let you get your day rocking. Hold on, we'll be right back. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all
What's going on, everybody? My name's Nick LaGorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
They'll build a castle with every single kind of amenity. Dances for the queen and the court and her jesters three. In the trees he will swing and sway as the princess she sings. Write a song and then he's gone in your life for eternity. Yeah, yeah. Beauty, yeah. Beauty, yeah. Beauty, yeah. Beauty, yeah. In the end, you will see what he sees through his sky blue eyes. Heart of gold is his soul in this moment in time. Has this groove, never lose when you choose to be by his side. Yeah. His high five, it's alive, electrified. Beyond his years, you will find. Here we go. So, beauty eye, yeah. Beauty eye, yeah. Beauty eye, yeah. Sweet on. Beauty eye, yeah. Speaking of beauty eye, Body Daniel, Hollister, swear. Hello.
Yeah! Heck! Woo! Let me show you something. The move. I love that move. Hey, Chad Hollister, Bodie Hollister, B.O.D.I.
B.O.D.I.
Where did that song come from?
Katie was in our, mom and wife was in the kitchen. She said, B.O.D.I., get over here. And she says, that'd be a cool name for a song. And so I stole her idea.
Where did his dancing skills come from?
Right in his soul. He's been doing it. Maybe
Love it.
Dancing with the Stars someday, huh?
Yeah, for sure. You maybe. How do we get the Chad Hollister family to move back to Steamboat?
Get Harvey to buy us a
Harvey
house.
to buy a house. Open the Ghost Ranch.
Yeah, Ghost.
Maybe
The house underneath the Ghost Ranch was one of our nicest on tour. So we do miss that place. But in the meantime, we've got the press. I can't say it enough
Don't say it.
Ed's such a great dude, and really appreciate. Like 2 days ago, Harv says, "We got a gig, man. I think we got a gig. Call Ed." So
well, that's awesome because we ran into Ed, and that is a fabulous place. You guys get out, see Chad Hollister. And online, where can people check out stuff for you?
Chad Music, chadmusic.com.
Okay.
Have a Pandora station of Chad Hollister on Facebook, Chad Hollister Band. We're going to be commingling.
Yeah.
I'll be releasing this beautiful piece. But and so great having you at the Chief because Scott and Ashley. I love these people here.
Thank you so much, B.O.D.I.
Yeah.
Anytime, brother.
TC.
Hello, Steamboat. Chad Hollister.
Hello, Steamboat. You smashing.
Groovy, baby. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.
Peace.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.